You know, we all work hard from paycheck to paycheck, so we've got some ideas for how you can move on up in your company. They're easy steps to follow. We'll talk about those coming up. We'll be right back.
All right, if you are looking to stand out at work, get ahead in your career, or just climb the ladder maybe a little faster, there are some ways to do it. It may not be as hard as you think. Ben Howard from local recruiting agency VincentBenjamin is here with some ideas. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, Scott. I'm well. How are you?
Terrific. Thank you. The first one, I'm surprised we always have to mention this, but update your resume. And you don't mean just before the interview. You mean all along as you go.
Right, exactly. The truth of the matter is the platform's kind of shifted a little bit from how one used to search for jobs. In this day and age, with access to technology, you want to make sure that you're cataloging all of your achievements real time.
Good idea.
And you also want to make sure that you're accessible to an active search, right? So you want to make sure you've got your information updated on LinkedIn. You want to make sure that you've got a professional Facebook page, and you want to make sure that you've got the right type of profile to secure the job that you're ultimately looking for.
Before we get to these three items right here, the other thing we wanted to mention that you say is to be a good reader.
Right.
Why is that important?
Right. Well, I think you need to make sure that you can talk to relevant points within your industry, right? So being aware of certain industry trends, factors that are affecting your industry, will make you more aware within your job search, right? It's not just about knowing the one kind of function that you perform, but having a broader perspective.
The other thing is own your own mistakes. Is that saying to not be a know-it-all?
Well, don't be a know-it-all. That certainly doesn't help, right? But I think that owning your mistakes, it's kind of in correlation with understanding and cataloging your achievements, right? Be willing to take risks. People that grow most effectively in a career aren't ones that shy away from trying new things, or that aren't confident enough to share new ideas in meetings and whatnot. And so it's own the success of own the outcome of your successes and own any mistakes that you might make along the way.
The other one, be a connector, and by that I think we're talking about social media and everything you can do out there. It's so different than probably when I was much younger. I don't know how old you are, but it's just different now.
It was my birthday yesterday, so I'm 1 year older now.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So is this just being connected with social media and that sort of thing?
Well, social media, but also building a professional network, right? I mean, absolutely ensure that you are, you're public on the necessary kind of business social media forums that are out there. But build a personal network, right? Who are the people of influence? Seek mentors, and don't just build that network with the idea that they can help you, right? What you really want to be able to evaluate is what value can you bring to those relationships, right? It's a reciprocal nature, and I think those that foster very, very strong networks find that they have access to information, they have access to opportunities that others don't.
And the other thing we wanted to talk about, and you kind of mentioned it, was don't be a follower. Stand out.
Right.
Take some risks, right?
Right. Look, I mean, ultimately be yourself. You want to be happy, right? And if you've got to be someone different to get that job that you want, you're probably not at the right place.
So relating that to own up to your own mistakes, if you're going out on your own and trying to be a leader and you make a mistake, it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Look,
just not every time, right?
Well, exactly. Just make sure you've got enough money in the bank to make another one. Right. But yeah, absolutely. I think being accepting of the fact that I think the majority, if not all of the successful people out there have embraced change, right? They've been willing to test the status quo, and with that, you're going to make some mistakes along the way, and you've got to embrace it and learn from it.
Excellent information. About 20 seconds left.
Sure.
Give us just a couple tips, things you should always remember in an interview.
Research. You'll be surprised how many people turn up to an interview and fail on the first question, which is normally, what do you know about us, right? So make sure you spend some time understanding the role, the business, the industry, the company. If they're public, there's a lot of data out there. If they're private, you can still research them through other agencies such as ourselves. We tend to work with a broad array of companies in the Valley, and make sure you understand your own resume, right? I always tell people, get there 5 minutes beforehand. have a job description in one hand, resume in the other, and make as many mental correlations as you possibly can. You want natural flow of conversation.
All right.
Yeah.
Ben, thank you so much.
You're
How
very
can
welcome.
people get in touch with you?
You know, we are, you can find us at www.VincentBenjamin.com. We have offices throughout the Southwest.
Terrific.
Yeah,
We
thank you.
appreciate the insight.
Thanks,
we'll
Scott.
take a quick break. More Good Morning Arizona right after this.